Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adam, and this is our first look at SnowRunner. You know, I nearly said Mud Runner. SnowRunner is an awesome game, guys. It really is fun. At the same time, it's so frustratingly... it's a new game that's come out about 2 weeks ago, okay? So, hot off the heels, loads of people love it. There's loads of people playing it, and it's doing very well. It's had already a couple of updates, and a free new map has just been released. But unfortunately, it's plagued with difficulty and just glitches galore and things that don't work right in the game. And hopefully developers will sort of sort these out, because this is an awesome game to play. If you're a big fan of truck simulation, or if you like big open worlds to discover, then this is your game. Now, if you're coming in watching this thinking, I like GTA 5 and I like Call of Duty, well, forget about this game, because you're definitely not going to like this one. This is a very slowly paced game. You've got to take your time with it. You cannot rush it, otherwise you will end up in deep doo-doo. Trust me, okay? And what we're going to do today is we're going to play a brand new game of it. Now, I've played a little bit of this, and I have found it so extremely hard, right, in terms of there's no real tutorial telling you exactly what to do. I mean, sure, there's a setting to say, you know, on-screen sort of alerts to sort of prompt you to do things, but they do not really help you one bit. You have to guess your way through the tutorial completely of how things work. It tells you what to do. Unfortunately, the developers haven't put in how you do it. They haven't told you the core, like, concept of here is how you achieve this goal that we're asking you to do by doing this. And the codex in the game, which is basically a dictionary of sorts where you learn all about the game, doesn't really explain loads either. But if you can get past all that and do the first few missions, which we're going to go through at least the first 2 missions right here today, I'm going to show you exactly how to play it and what to look out for and sort of what to be careful of, because I do truly love this game, and I think it could be an awesome game if the developers really sort of hone in on the glitches. And there's been loads of glitches already rubbed off, but there's loads to go. And glitches aside, it's an awesome game. It's got a great multiplayer, which has got 4 people you can coop up with and tackle the jobs. And basically, you're a trucker. You're a trucker out in the north of like Canada or Alaska. I think you start in Michigan, and you basically have to do jobs, contracts. You know, pick up XYZ, take it to ABC, or, oh, by the way, you know, your mate's in trouble, you've got to go rescue him. And a lot of the time, you'll find yourself that you're in trouble, and it's you that need to be rescued, and you have to ask your mates to come in the multiplayer to help you out. So let's start a new game. Obviously, I have got already started, not very far in, so hopefully that's not actually going to kill me. Do you know what? I've not actually seen a save, how you actually save it in this game. I don't think I've ever seen that. So there's something there, maybe. That's like the first glitch. So basically, it says here, thank you for joining our recovery maintenance effort after the devastating flood we've had. We need all help again available to repair the bridge that collapsed, and it's our only link to the other side of that river. So first, you need to go find a watchtower to get a view of your surroundings. Now, these towers are dotted out around the map, and basically, they allow you to open up the map to see loads of things that you can go to. Then you have to find a truck capable of transporting the materials needed to repair the bridge. After the bridge is repaired, you'll be able to reach your first garage. Now, when you reach your first garage, that's kind of like your first milestone. That's where you can actually unlock the multiplayer and go join your mates. But trust me, you do not want to do that just yet. You want to continue to play and level up a little bit more, because then you actually have some value you can offer your mates. You know, if you're playing with them and you fall into trouble, which you most likely will do if you've just started, then they're going to be bailing you out quite a lot. And that's no fun, really, when you've got some mate who's just always getting into trouble and you've got to bail them out. So we're going to say okay to that. Now, this is the truck. I'm using the simple PlayStation remote here for this, or the controller rather, and we've got every setting on high and ultra. Everything's ultra basically, so this is the best it will ever look. It is a gorgeous looking game. I mean, look at them light rays coming through. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, and the weathering system in it is really gorgeous as well. So here we go. Your first move should always be to scout new areas. Press the M to open the map, and we're going to push the middle button there, and basically this is your map here, and as you can see, a lot of it's blotted out, you can't see anything, and these are the watchtowers that I mentioned. And you know, you basically are here, even though you know your thingy's here. Now, this is the first sort of like glitch. You know, it pinpointed you here in the map, and you would think that this is where you are. No. This is where you are down here in the Chevrolet, in the bit of map that's already opened and colored. The rest is basically unexplored, and of course the void of the black is you've never been there before. Now, you can add little waypoints by pushing on the PlayStation remotes the left shoulder trigger button, or the right trigger button, and you can dot out little routes along your path, and you're gonna want to do this, trust me. It's very easy to get lost in this game, so we're just gonna dot out until we get to there. That's gonna be our mission for this. Our overall mission is to get to this tower here, and now I could mark off a route there, but I wouldn't know where I'm going. So that's the first mission, and along the, if you look on the left there of the screen, you've got all these little tasks and things, and basically at the moment it just lists the watchtowers. It's going to list loads more, okay? There's going to have loads of things there added. Your contracts is basically, you know, what you need to do. Basically, that's your objectives. Clicking on that, the first objective, get to the watchtower. Find the watchtower and you'll pick up some rewards, and that's basically it, really. So let's get going, shall we? Close this down, get into the truck. Now, usually you would have a driver there, but I've actually deleted it out of the game, because when you're inside your truck here, his hands are very jerky, very you know, and it's just annoying, to be honest. They're not very well coded, so I find them more annoying than anything. So I deleted the hands off, but it also takes your driver away. So, and to be honest, the driver is actually kind of fun. I wish I hadn't taken the driver off, just the arms in this viewpoint, because if your car is stuck there for long enough, he starts to go to sleep, and it's quite funny. So anyway, let's fire this bad boy up, and just literally hitting the trigger button, and we'll keep it out here. Now, this is probably one of the best viewpoints to do, so don't forget your handbrake. And there's going to be times when you need to attach a winch to your car, like so, and you're basically able to choose which point you want to attach it to, and then exactly what you want to attach it to as well in the world, and then you basically attach, you know. Sometimes it's a little bit glitchy. There's things in this game that are just so glitchy. Like here, I can't actually select a winch point, probably because there's actually not one that's local at all, so that's probably that. But the physics in this game, that's another glitch. This truck, as you can see, doesn't exactly move like you would think. The physics of this truck are not real life physics. So if you're like, if you drive this truck in real life and you think, oh yeah, I'll be able to do this, sweet, not a problem. Nah, not the same. Now, it does say when you're in you know, this type of terrain, you want to go into a low gear, and basically you do that by the left shoulder button. At the same time, the directional pad you know, changes whatever gear you want. and then it sort of, you know, you can do that for reverse as well, or you can use the right stick to do it with as well. I kind of find a mixture of both is actually easier, and the low gear I don't actually find that beneficial for this mud. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it ain't. So put it back in the high gear and probably find myself being able to get out of this mud pit. Now this is like, for me, another glitch of the game. This mud is everywhere, and it's like, it is the point of the game, because, you know, mud runner, snow runner, but to be honest, it doesn't behave like mud you would think. You know, sometimes you get stuck in the most simplest of things. You'll think, oh, I've got this, not a problem, and in actual fact, no, you haven't got it. But this is maybe half the challenge of the game, you know, is trying to get out of this type of thing. Now, it would help if I could use my four-wheel drive. Unfortunately, for some reason, it ain't activating. Oh, there we go. Actually, I didn't know that you had to actually hold the left shoulder button at the same time to activate and deactivate it. In the past, I've been able to just hit the square button and it then sorts it out. So, there you go. I mean, there's so many things that you'll find in this game and go, well, hang on, that's... what's going on with my controls, you know? It's just so glitchy, guys. But it's so fun to play. Now, like I said before, the physics of this game, you know what I mean? It's all over the place. The physics is all over the place, but that is actually the fun part of it. You know, it's actually quite fun that the physics are all over the place, you know? It's definitely something more enjoyable than not, you know? Right, now that we've got to this point, if we look at our map, you can see now that we've opened this up, so we can actually lay some more... Oops. See what I mean? That is just... didn't even mean to do that. We can now lay out some more points now. The sensitivity of the stick as well, you can change. I've put mine right up because I do prefer a little just more sensitive control, but it does mean that the camera can go on a waltzer's trip. But I do kind of like the fast-pacedness of it, so that's all fine. So here we are, we're going over. Now, as you can see, the yellow marker over there is where the watchtower is, and we need to get to it. So if you're thinking, oh, well, I'll just burn rubber until I get there, you're going to find yourself actually going off the side. These cars do not handle like GTA 5 or, to be honest, any other car game you've ever played. This is a very unique control system in order to control these vehicles. Oh, hello. We've come across our first problem. How to navigate around here. Now, I've never tried to just go, you know what, screw you guys, I'm burning through. I've never thought about that. I don't even think you can, actually. I think if you try... Oh, no, you can. Should we just try it, guys? I mean, I've never tried to burn through that. What I've done is, if we go back up here, I've just turned off the road here and gone off-road. And that's the way, you know, I've gotten around it. I've never just tried to burn through it, so you try and do it and let me know how it goes in the comments below. But even this much water, you know what I mean, the car seems to struggle with a little bit. The best thing I advise, though, in situations where it's muddy like this, is literally to gun it. But be careful of rocks. See that rock there? If I was to go over that, it would actually damage my vehicle. So I want to avoid that. And here's obviously... petrol stations are dotted out here. And it's actually... you don't have to pay anything. It's free. So you don't have to burn your money on petrol, which is nice and handy, to be honest. Right, so now that we're here, let's see where we are on the map. We're opening up slightly more, so I'm gonna take a liberty here. I'm just gonna do it all the way to there. That's probably not accurate, by the way, and it's probably not the right tower either. As you can see, it's not. Our tower goes along this route here, which I could have gotten to. Actually, if we take the next right, we will find our way going to the watchtower. I'll just mark it there. So we want to go this way. And this marking system is pretty handy. I hope it doesn't suddenly go away. But they're updating this game all the time with new patches and new fixes, which is good because it makes it more playable. But, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say the glitches are half the fun of the game. Definitely not. Because it can be very frustrating when, you know, your vehicle should do something and isn't because of a glitch, not because of the physics of the game, and that's what the coders wanted. But here we go. Now, the best thing about this game is there is no set sort of route. You know, you can go anywhere, and as long as your vehicle can do it, you can. Now, one thing to note, and be careful with this, this game doesn't really pause unless you go to this type of menu, maybe. Or sorry, not this menu, this menu. It doesn't really pause the game. So if you suddenly, you know, drive somewhere like this, and then just have a little stop to rest, just watch the truck. It will slowly sink into that ground, right? And if you're looking on this menu and you're doing things, when you come back, you might actually find your truck is submerged, like the tires are submerged, you know, because this ground is just so, it's like cotton wool, guys. And, you know, your truck will sink in the mud if you're not careful. Sometimes you've literally just got to burn over the ground in order to get through it, you know, without stopping. And sometimes you need to be persistent with this game and really, really struggle through. But other times you do need to take your time and be careful. And it's half the fun of finding out, really. So good job, you've discovered your first watchtower. Discovering watchtowers will reveal parts of the map. As we said, bridge needs to be repaired, and now we can see where we're going. And you'll need a bigger vehicle to transport your materials, so open your map to look at your surroundings. Now, little cinematic for here, but keep a lookout, because there is a place on the map, and this is what I suggest you do early on. There's a truck up here. Now, naturally, it would say, you know, maybe I should go to Steel River, and, you know, actually, your first truck is your first mission anyway. Okay, so there we go. I didn't realize this when I was playing it, that this was the first mission. I just discovered this as I went driving after doing the tower, because I was looking for a garage, and I thought, I didn't buy that truck, I didn't take that truck, I just kept on going in this truck until I came back down here, and then I realized I had to go up here at the town storage in order to get the materials needed to fix this bridge here. Again, I wasn't really aware of how this menu system worked here. It is pretty easy, but you need to know how to use it. So it's like, yeah, you need to activate, and sometimes if your controller ain't working, you have to do it with the mouse. It is a little bit buggy, but whatever. So we click on that, and that activates the mission. So, you know, basically we want to go get that. So okay, we're here, let's plan our route to get there. And trust me, you need to plan out your routes, because it's so easy to get lost. And we're probably going to find it easier to nip across there, but stick to the road sometimes, guys, trust me. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this tutorial, or this first look. Sorry, it's not a tutorial. And guys, by the way, I don't claim to be the knower of everything with this game. You know, I've only played it like maybe 3 hours total, 4 hours total. There have been people who have played it hundreds of hours already, and they're probably masters a lot more than me. But I'm just simply telling you what I have discovered and found out in the course of playing the game. Also, I find sticking to the grassy areas the best, rather than sticking to... Hang on, where's my truck going? Taking me. See, we're over here. See, already I'm getting confused here. We need to turn around. I don't know why that blue dot was taking me that way when we should have been going this way. But again, that might have been my mistake by laying the dots down, who knows. But I find the grass is the best place to go, because there's just mud everywhere, guys. Now, MudRunner, I've got on the PlayStation console. It's part of the PlayStation Now package. I have done a first look on that, and I found that a really frustrating game. So I haven't really played that, but I find this one much more enjoyable. I find this one a lot, you can do a lot more, you know. And sometimes, you know, it's fun to get stuck, but it's just the glitches that I don't find fun. Because, like, yeah, you expect to get stuck in the mud. That's what this game is about. I don't know why they call it SnowRunner. There's only one snow map. They should call it, you know, Big Rigs Mud Digger or something, you know, or getting stuck in the mud with your mates. SnowRunner. I mean, maybe there'll be snow in the future, who knows. Right, here we go. So, oops, sorry about your mailboxes. There we go. So here's the truck. Now, what we could do if we wanted to is we could quickly hop into this truck if we wanted to, just by going here and going to change truck. And if my controller will let me, I'm pushing down. Sometimes it's going back up. That's just another glitch. Change truck. There we go. We are now in, nope, change truck, change it. There. Now we're in this truck here. Now, what will happen to your truck is it will just sit there in this game and hope to God nobody nicks it. But it will literally just stay in this spot forever now until you come back to it and pick it up again or tow it away to your garage, which we haven't got yet. So this is the truck we're going to use to save the town, though. So it's not best truck for the job, but that will have to do. The company Steel Ridge Township is waiting for you to repair that bridge. Now you'd say, well, what's my next job? It tells you now, actually. That actually wasn't there before. Press to open the map. That didn't actually used to be there, so that's a new thing there. So yeah, now we come to our contracts, and it says Old Bridge Reconstruction. So you click on that. Now basically what it's telling you here is this isn't where you have to go, because I thought that, and I came down here and stood here like an idiot until I realized that's not where I've got to be. That's your job, that is. And if you go down in the list here on the left, you've got a list of loads of jobs here. Now what you have to do is you don't drive to the old bridge, you're delivering to the old bridge, and you're delivering these metal planks. As well as that, you're delivering these wood planks from this place. So to be honest, we're better off picking up the wooden planks first, because we're here right next to it. So we shall do that instead. Otherwise, you're going to have to, like I found out, drive across one side of town all the way to the other. And the wooden planks are down here. Just there, okay? That's the sawmill. I don't even know what that is. Right, so there we go. We can come out of that now, and let's go. Now this thing is a big mother. Now the bad thing about this truck, though, which this smaller truck has over, is that this isn't a four-wheel drive. You can't activate a four-wheel configuration on it. So, you know, it's just drive, isn't it? But it can handle a lot deeper mud, more so, and traverse a lot better terrain than the smaller one could. So, here we go. See, now, under normal circumstances, what you would do is you would haul up here, you would click your cargo management, and just like it is doing, it would load it in, and pushing the two R2 and L2 buttons, you can actually load up, okay, the two lots, the things that you need. So, but you click auto load and it goes in, and then you just XX and it's in. To be honest, that is actually what we needed. I don't know why. I guess it was here, but it didn't actually show that on there until we got into this circle. See, that's just another thing. Like, as I drove into this place, them crates weren't actually there. There was nothing there, was there? Until I actually entered this bit here. So, anyway, now that we've got it, we need to get out of here, and we need to go deliver this this cargo. Oops. Oh, so whatever. It's either dead slow or it's dead fast. It's very hard to get them in the middle bit. I mean, to be honest, it's much easier probably to do it with the mount, you know, your mouse on this bit, but like, sometimes it don't work. So we just do that, move it along, plan out our route, come to here, and then we need to go down here and then drop them off just here, and that's it. Last waypoint. Let's go. So this first look will be a bit longer than my usual first looks, and to be honest, I wasn't really planning on doing a first look. This was a game that I was playing. I wanted the game to play just for me without having to, you know, do anything with it. Have I already gone the wrong way? Yes, I have. I've already gone the wrong way. Do you know what? Maybe the game isn't glitched and it's more me. Who knows? Right, so that's that. Go this way instead. And yeah, I wasn't really going to do any first look on this game, but then after playing it and found out how buggy it was, I thought, do you know what? There's going to be loads of people who want to play this game but get too frustrated with it to actually play it. And so I thought, yeah, maybe there is something I can do to help. Hence the video. And by the way, guys, I'm actually playing better now in this one, the second time round, than I ever did when it was just me playing. Man, my frame rate on my camera has died. Look at that. I don't know why that is. That's weird. Man. Do you know what? I'm looking at the preview for what you guys will be seeing, and it's so jerky and the frame rate's just completely gone to kaput. Darn it. I mean, to be honest, that's not what I'm seeing on the screen. It's absolutely smooth. Gosh, I hope this video's okay. Otherwise, I'm going to do it all over again. Man, this can't be right. To be honest, I haven't got any... Usually it says encoder overload on a lot of things. Oh, hello. Sorry, I've been too busy. Missed that. That's our turn off, isn't it? Yeah. It's where we gotta go. Oh, look at this, man. This is ace inside the cabin. Here we are. Right. So here we have to do is we basically... Hang on. We haul up here. Stop. And we need to unload our cargo. So... unpack cargo. And then there should actually be a thing where we are able to thingy, but you know, a place here to load it up. And if I click remove cargo, that's going to delete it. That's not what we want. We want to unload cargo. There is no unload here option here though. Dudes, I don't think we're meant to have brought the wood first. I mean, last time I brought the metal girders first. If I click that, it's just going to delete that off, isn't it? Yep. So that's no good, is it? But then again, we're going to have to remove it. Right, well that was a waste of pointless time, wasn't it? Welcome to SnowRunner, everybody. Oh yeah, don't forget. And do you know what? Actually, we're going to go this way now. Let's see what happens. Well, our other truck would have definitely not made that. But we did. Right, I need to know where to pick up. See how the truck's still moving a little bit? It's a live map, guys. It doesn't pause your game. So just be careful. Right, we needed to go to get the metal planks from there. So, there we go. Nope. Click it. There we go. Don't worry about the speed limits. There's nobody in the town. There's no wildlife in this game, there's no humans, and there's no other vehicles except you and your mates. I mean, that's kind of a good thing, but it looks like a zombie apocalypse, basically. It looks like Thanos has come in, snaps his little fingers, because it's just empty streets. You know? I think that's a good thing, though. I think that, you know, you don't need people walking around. The concentration is on the trucks. You know, where am I going? I don't know. It's around here, isn't it? No. No. It's over here. It's that way. Other side of that. I didn't see a blue marker. Why didn't I see a blue marker, man? Good thing that it's a Roman layout. And I've already tried to do handbrake turns with this, but you can't do that, so... Right, here we are, this little side alley here. So we go in here, and you'll get some girders. Metal girders. Here we are, that's what you want. Auto load that stuff in. Boom. Clicking it, nothing, so there we go. It's clicking it, nothing was happening. Right, now we need to go back to where we just dropped off that wood that is now disappeared. Because I thought I could be efficient and save some time, but obviously not. That green, by the way, is the petrol in the tank. And if you don't really enjoy seeing that all the time, you click into your cab. Awesome view, you click back out and it is gone. See? I do quite like this view. I think this view is a lot, you know, better. But, you know, when you're getting stuck in the mud, this view is what you need. And there are some massive vehicles in this game, some big loads that you'll play with, and to be honest, you would have a follow car in front and behind in a situation like that. So this isn't like cheating or, you know, not real. You would have like a car following you in the front and behind you. So that's basically like what we'd be simulating here. Is that little graphics glitch? Here we go. Steel girders across the water. Boom. Uh-oh. Because the weight of the girders, I'm not as quick across. I like that. Come in here, it's a lot better. Really immersive this is, I feel. In VR, this will be awesome. You know, I really wish I had a VR set from like a PC. I've got the PlayStation VR, but I'm not sure if you can hook it up to the PC or not. I'll have to play with that. Try and get that in. Right, here we go. This is it. This is what we want. Let's swing it in here. Uh-oh. Now, as we approach here, it should show another square like the one before. But it hasn't. Why? Because we haven't done something, probably. Unpack cargo. And if I click remove cargo, guess what? It's all going to disappear. Like that. And yep, it goes without actually building the bridge. We've lost all that cargo now. Why have we lost that cargo? Because there's something I just haven't done. Because this game does that. Deliver metal planks, which we picked up from there. But no. Do you know why? Because we haven't activated the mission, guys. See in the bottom left, it says activate. Boom. Now we've activated it. Now we can go get it. See what I mean, guys? That's the glitchiness of this game. Now we're ready to repair the bridge. All that stuff we've done, waste of time, fellas. Waste of time. See, look. Now it's time to do that. If I had them girders still in my truck, I could have done this. But guess what? Now we got to go back. Because we haven't got them girders in the truck. We picked them up and we've already dropped them off. We've already done the job. Now we're going to do it again. That's what I mean, guys. This is the way it doesn't... There's a bit of damage to the vehicle, whatever. Although, I'll tell you that the night time of this is awesome. Now, I'm pushing circle right now, and my lights are not activating. I don't know why. Oh, because you have to push the left shoulder button. Again, that wasn't present the last time I played this. You didn't have to do that. You just push circle, and it was there. But now you got to shoulder it and circle. See, the other thing about this game is, guys, is it's an automatic update. If you've bought it through Epic, which is pretty much one of the only places I think you can buy this game, unless you're on a console. I'm on a PC. A bit more damage there. In fact, so much more damage, we might be stuck, guys. Put it into the old slow mode. Nope. We did it before, guys. Why can't we do it again? I think we're stuck. No, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Here we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we can go forward. Boom. Oh, come on. Get it up, get it up, get it up. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, come on, man. I mean, what's the difference between when we passed it before and we pass it now? The time, and that is it. I mean, suddenly now we're stuck, whereas before we weren't. Is that a glitch in the game, or is that real, like what should happen? I don't know. But it's suddenly coming. No, we're stuck. Guys, we're not going to complete this mission, I'm afraid. It's an early burn, so yeah, guys, just like, it's things like that, do you know what I mean? It's like my truck, unless it's the damage and therefore it's not performing as well, but you know, when you're in a situation like this, there is a way out. You get your winch, you attach it, okay? I mean, obviously maybe the game wanted me to get stuck, and then you push triangle if you're on the controller and you winch yourself out. Now this thing will save your life, and you can still drive and then click it off, and away we go. So, I mean, I have a feeling the game wanted me to get stuck just so it could show me that. But that winch will save your neck more times than most. In fact, I've yet come across a situation I haven't been able to haul myself out of, you know, because the winch saved my life. Get a good winch, guys. That's the secret to this game, probably, is a good winch. Alright, I believe it's this left. I think my computer was having a spack attack then, because the stutteriness ain't happening now. So it must have been my PC, guys. Uncle Andrio, hey, it's gonna have a little pizza. It looks like Papa John's. Right, here we go. Nice little town, this, isn't it? Right, cargo management. Get it in there. Load that sucker up. Not enough space. Well, it's in there, mate. So, I don't know why you're saying not enough space for it. You put it in. Guys, I do really enjoy this game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on this game. There's a lot to fix in this game. The developers know this. If you look on their webpage, it's like, guys, there's loads of hot fixes coming. Don't worry about it. But, you know, game gets released, should be good to go, to be honest. I get the feeling nowadays there's no such thing as a real beta tester. There's no more quality control. When I was studying as a games developer, designer, sorry, you know, you learn all about QC, quality control, the beta testers. You've got your alpha testers, your beta testers, and then your omega testers, right? Each one has a different function and performs a different role. But let's get some petrol, actually. It's pretty easy. You just pull up anywhere inside this grid thing, and then you hit square. I mean, you don't even have to stop your truck, really. And then hold on that, and it's done. Done. That's it. We fueled up. It's absolutely free. You don't pay for your fuel. I guess your company pays for it, but either that or you rob it. I don't know. But yeah, when I was studying as a games designer, you know, you learn all about. There were teams. There were actual people teams. We're gonna get stuck again. Oh, possibly. Winch it time. Attach the winch. Attach it over there. Pull me over. Oh, that tree was no good. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? Well, that tree. There you go. Pull me out. And now we pull out. We can push circle, and we're off. Yeah, so with all these games and that, and you would actually hand your game off once it's been built, once the Bible's been written, the game has fully been, you know, mapped out and done, coded, everything. You would hand it to a team of people who were qualified, you know, alpha testers. And yeah, there would be bugs. There would always be bugs. Okay, there were things that the coders and the programmers, the artists just did not figure for. You know, things that, like, broken lines of code and stuff like that. And these alpha testers would find them and then send in their reports, and then, you know, there'd be a version 1, 2, 3, 1.2, whatever. And then you know, when the developers thought that game got to a point where they were happy that this could go in the you know, public's hands, you would give it to put your handbrake on, man. Put your handbrake on. Unload everything. Boom. And then it builds it. You would hand it off to the beta team. The beta team is literally basically the team before the sale. You know, these people are the ones that have pretty much the finished version of the game, but they're just trying, you know, things out, and there might be bugs found in that as well. But this is more for testing it on different systems, testing it under different conditions. You know, what would happen suddenly if your person tried to do like 1,000 jumps in the same spot, you know, and somebody would actually have to sit there jumping like for 1,000 times just to see if there was a glitch out after like the 500th time or something, you know. That's what a real beta tester is. But nowadays you get beta testing where the developers actually hand it to the public, right, and say, here you go, have a go on this, guys, and they get it and they go, it's rubbish. And then they forget that it's actually in a beta version of it. It's not like the finished product, guys. They get all moany and go, this game's rubbish. And then when it actually does come out, it's got very little press because nobody's bothering with it. Because they think that the beta version is the game, you know? It's very different the way games are brought out now. Like, the public can be beta testers, but you know what? You have to pay. You have to pay to be a beta tester these days. Like, you used to get paid to test games, like actual cash. It was a job. But now they do it within their own, like, Sony will, you know, on the console you can sign up to the beta, buy the beta, get the alpha release, alpha access. Guys, you used to get paid for that, you know what I mean? But you have to pay like 25 quid to get early access to the alpha. And everyone's going, I'm on the alpha team. Guys, you're being robbed, okay? You're being conned, I'm telling you now. The developers are conning you, okay? You're paying for the marketing of that game, the release of that game, guys. That's all it is. You used to be able to get paid to do what you're doing for free. What am I doing here? What am I actually doing here? Is it 2 loads? I've come all the way back here. Why? I don't know. Go get this game. Honestly, it's so much fun. And now that they're fixing all the glitches, and I can see there's already a load fixed from, well, you know, my game that I used to play on it, which is now this game, because there is no proper save system on it. It just automatically saves everything. There we go. Cargo management. Get it in there. Box it up. Let's go. Let's go save the town. It's like Dante's Peak. This is basically Dante's Peak, right? After the volcano erupted. And now we have been brought in to rebuild the town. Now I would lay blue markers, but I think I know where I'm going, so I'm not going to. And that will be my downfall, probably. I have actually done this mission, by the way, completely with that smaller truck. I have actually done this mission with that smaller truck. And completely completed it as well. Took me a bit longer, probably. But it is totally possible. Okay. The music in this game is okay, but this is definitely the type of game where you want to be listening to your own music. Oh, look at that! We went through that puddle. All right. Cool. Oh, look at this. Look at it. Honestly, look at this, guys. Eh? I'm a trucker. I'm a trucker. It's like ice truckers from mud. Now, if they could really incorporate a proper full career into this, where you actually start like a trucking company, and then you can actually then you know, build up that trucking company and get contracts, and I mean you can pretend you got a trucking company or something, but to actually create your own company in the UI of the game, that would be awesome. That would be what this game needs to make it perfect, you know. You could call yourself Big Mother Trucker Company, and then, you know, start doing the contracts. And, you know, if they can implement the contract system into multiplayer a bit better, or if at all, that would be cool. Unload everything, boys. Boom, build that bridge. Have to do it in order, guys. You have to activate the mission first, then you have to do it in order. And that's it, we've done it. So contract completed. Well, ain't that beautiful? Just looks like it did it in the old days. Now you can leave the peninsula and reach the garage. Start looking for your next contract. Now, if we actually look on the map, let me get to the map bit. It opens up the map here. You can go all over here, and there is your very first garage. That's the place where you want to get to in order to sort of save the game, okay? And we're just going to quickly go there now. We'll just drive here, go here, and you know, you think to yourself, oh, I might as well hit that tower before I do, and we'll drive along here. And you're going to see actually how difficult, like, you saw the journey, the paths. It ain't that simple, guys. It ain't that simple. This is where it starts to get tricky now, okay? Sorry for the length of this first look. So we come around here. I mean, basically, there's been some sort of mad flooding, a lot of devastation in this town. That's why there's nobody here. That's why there's no animals or anything. There's been a massive ecological disaster that the game actually hasn't told you about, okay? And now we need to go down here. And basically, you have to resurrect this town by bringing in the materials needed in order for the town to survive. Uh-oh, we're sinking. Look at that. You wouldn't think it, but we're sinking. Now, first thing I always try when we're sinking, go in a lower gear. Try and, you know, get out in a lower gear. And sometimes it works like it seems to be doing here, but just wait and persist with it because it's coming slowly. But it's like you got to tease it out. Do you know what I mean? You just got to tease it out sometimes. Come on. Hit it into a higher gear now. Oh, come on. You want to do it. You want to do it. You know you want it. And maybe get a winch out just to sort of add that little extra bit. There's no winch inside. Oh, there we go. Winch me. Come on, winch it. Winch it. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Turn it. Turn it. Pop it. That's it. Keep going. You're winching me. There we go. And then kill the winch. And we should be able to get ourselves out. Nope. Nope. Still not happening. Back to the winch again. Winch me up. Get me out. Come on. I'm snagged on something, it seems. I mean, what's going on? Honestly, there's no reason for me to not be able to get out of this. This is one of those frustrating things. It always tries to get a recovery vehicle on the go. I don't want a recovery vehicle. Go away. I want to do this by myself, and I can. It's like, for some reason, it just won't. I mean, there's no reason why this truck should be stuck like that. Right, let's try a little reverse action here. And then forward. Slowly. Come on, baby, come on. Relight my fire. Only desire. Oh, proper stuck now, innit? Proper. Is it stuck though? Is it stuck? Can we not tease this sucker out? Let's reverse more into this mud and then ramp it. See, you just can't go forward. I just cannot go forward. Right, so we're going to reverse now all the way back through, which we no longer can do now, it seems. Slowly turning. Get that as a screenshot. And I'm going to try forward again. Come on. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, guys. I think we made our first balls up and got stuck here. Yeah, we can't get out. So one thing you can do is recover your vehicle, and it will actually place you somewhere further back in the map. For us, it was just here. Well, hang on a second. Did I say to go down that way? Well, I guess I did, but I don't remember that. It's put me back. Oh, no, it's put me back here and automatically done that. Oh, okay. So, well, we just have to deal with that then. Okay. So, There we go. Anyway, guys, that's it really for the first look. I'm going to continue this now, and I'm going to hopefully nail it. Oh, the creepy fog. Ooh, looks awesome. But yeah, in the link description box below, whatever it's in the description box below, there is a link. Click the link. Head over to Instant Gaming. Get this game for like whatever. If they've got any in stock left, it's like 20 quid, I think. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.